So did you guys know that Facebook, the social media giant, started in a Harvard dorm room? Mark Zuckerberg's small project for students grew into a global platform. This is just one example of the amazing stories in student entrepreneurship. So get ready for some remarkable tales, a few laughs, and a lot of entrepreneurial wisdom. Only on Outreach Unplugged, powered by Outreach Network, amplifying student entrepreneurship one story at a time. Today, I, Arpit, your host or host, brings you the episode 1 of Outreach Unplugged. Yeah, so today we have Harshit Malani with us, who is the co-founder of Walnut Bros for our episode 1. So hello Akshita, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, fine. Are you excited for the
I
podcast?
am very much, yeah.
Yes, that's it. So can you please tell us about yourself to our audience first, so that we get to know about you?
Yeah. So hi, I'm Akshita Malani. I am from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and currently I'm a first year student at Christ University. And yeah, I'm into graphic and creative designing pretty much, and I like to binge watch like most of us here. And I do have my own startup called the Walnut Bros, which I started 3 years back.
So as you mentioned, you'd like to binge watch. Which movie you watched recently?
Recently, I watched the series called The Night Manager on Hotstar.
Oh, it's actually nice.
It's a nice series.
I should also watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, like you are the co-founder of Walnut Bros. So what inspired you to like start your business in your school, like from the school? Yeah.
Okay, so basically in my 11th standard, I enrolled for a course on entrepreneurship, and I am from a business family only, right? So I've seen my parents doing business, but I never thought about me myself running a business. But when I enrolled myself, I saw a spark in myself about entrepreneurship, and then I decided that I want to do that only. I want to be an entrepreneur. So that's how it all began. And then afterwards, there's a incubator in our school that started in that year only. So I joined that, and there were 2 mentors who helped us in growing our business, like our product and everything from top to bottom. So that's how it all began.
Oh, that's really nice. Can you please tell us a bit about the incubator thing which you have in your school, like name and all? Like.
So the name is NSTART. So it was the first cohort only when I joined. So I think it's now continuing only. It's basically motivating students how that they can also run a business from a young age, and they help us like grow and run a business properly. Like anything you need, any help, any ideas, and what is entrepreneurship all about and everything.
So like they are helping you from the 0 to 1, like
Yeah.
it can start in the beginning. Oh, that's really nice thing. Like in school, you can get to know about these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question is this: like you mentioned, your like brand name is the Walnut Bros.
Yeah.
So can you please tell, like, is there any story behind the name, or like you just random picked this name?
No, actually, there's a very fun story behind this name. So when we decided that we were going to do this, when we like thought about the idea and everything, and we weren't still finalized with the name, so I was just casually watching a movie. The movie was by the Warner Bros. So the name of the movie was Harry Potter. I was rewatching it, and when the intro came of the Warner Bros, it just clicked that okay, Warner can be replaced with Walnut, and it could be a very nice and catchy name, because these days people like catchy names, no? So they need something fun. So that's how the Walnut Bros came out.
Oh, that's actually nice. I thought that the walnut comes from your product, and Bros, like you mentioned, you are like founded this startup with your friends, so just the Walnut Bros. It's actually nice, like the story behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this, I have one question for you. Like, I'll give you 30 seconds. You have to like describe your product or like describe your brand in the most interesting way you can. Like.
Okay. So I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
As Diwali is approaching, you'll go to your relatives and their places most probably,
Yeah.
and they'll offer you cashews, almonds, and walnuts. So what would you pick?
Of course, cashews or like almonds.
Yeah, that's what most people do, right? So we want to change that. We want people to eat walnuts. Most of us don't like eating it. Okay, you also didn't pick it
Because of the taste.
because of the
Everybody
weird
knows.
taste and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to change. We want people to eat walnuts in the most healthy and fun way. So that's why we have our flavors like chocolate, caramel, vanilla, maple spice, etc., etc., so that people start eating it because it is a very healthy nut, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's also healthy like for you, like if
Yeah.
you can eat it. That's really nice. Yeah, so as you tell, like you are in first year student at Christ University, so everybody know that Christ is a bit of hectic, like people don't get time to do like enjoy their life and all, like after college.
Yeah.
So how you are managing like your startup with your like academic commitments like these days? You are in Bangalore, yeah, how are you managing these things?
So I'll say it does get a bit hectic.
Yeah.
But if you want to do something, if you want to run a business, you need to manage your academics and whatever you want to do. You need to prioritize. Prioritizing is very important. Time management. And if you have decided that you want to do something, you cannot back out. I'm not saying academics are not important. They are also very important. But if you want to do something, you have to manage your time accordingly and prioritize. Like at what point of time, what do you want to do?
That's very nice. Yeah, so as you mentioned, like you are from Jaipur and also started your business from Jaipur only, like and the walnuts maybe came from Jaipur only, no? Yeah. So how things like you are in Bangalore and managing this stuff like Jaipur, like, how these things working? Like,
Okay, so
back end logistics and supply chain, how these things work?
So basically, when I was in Jaipur only, I was only managing everything. We had 3 co-founders, so the work was divided. But since everybody moved to college and stuff, so my mom and my parents have been a big support for me. So I asked her if she could help me with the delivery and everything of the product. So right now she's managing that, and I'm handling the promotion and the everything else part of it.
It's really nice. Like you also told like you are just very much interested in like graphics and marketing.
Yeah.
She mentioned the marketing part of it. It's really nice. Yeah. So then my next question is that who has been your like biggest supporter or mentor in your like journey till now? Like.
Okay. So as I mentioned, I joined an incubator called the Instar. So there we had 2 mentors. They helped us from top to bottom. They helped us grow everything. Whatever we are now, we are because of them. And also my parents, because they've always supported me in doing anything that I want. And my father always helped me brainstorm ideas about business or anything. So yeah, my mom and dad, they have been my biggest support.
Oh, so as you mentioned, like you had 2 mentors like in your cohort. So did they fund your startup or like they just like give you the mentorship?
No, there was not funding as such. It was just helping out in growing the business and giving out ideas how entrepreneurship and a business works and what you should do.
Oh, that's actually a nice thing. Like they are helping you.
Yeah.
And then next question is that what are your like future plans with this startup? Like where you want to see this startup after 5 years? Yeah.
So we want to diversify into more products related to walnuts only because the name is the Walnut Bros. So more products like brownies, cookies, chocolate, anything else that can be done with walnuts, so that if anyone wants to eat anything related to walnuts, the only name that comes to the mind is the Walnut Bros. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, that's a nice spirit, like one-stop solution for the walnuts. It's the Walnut Bros only.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really nice. So yeah, now we are done with the like questions part. So we have one fun segment for you also, like one fun segment related to the game. There are some games for you, like so we have one game like would you rather choose. I will give you 2 options. You have to just choose one option regard to your startup only, like your like journey till now.
Okay.
Yeah. So my first question for you: would you rather have your startup featured on the cover of a famous business magazine or have a viral video of your product with millions of views? What do you choose?
Okay, that's a tough question. I would obviously want both of them. But if I had to choose, then I'll choose the viral video of the product with millions of views. Because since it's the age of social media and people relate to things that go viral, so we'd obviously want that because we are in a growing stage. So we want our product to reach to viewers. And so that they know what this is all about. So I think I would want that only.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So the next question of the game is, would you rather have a magical 24/7 brainstorming machine for you or a personal assistant with a quirky sense of humor?
Okay.
What do you choose?
Nice. So I think I'll have a personal assistant with a quirky sense of humor because obviously after a hectic day of work, I don't want a brainstorming machine for me like going on around my head. I would want a person with a quirky sense of humor so that I can calm down, and relax and so that more ideas run on my mind what I want to do next. And
So don't go to a chat GPT man for you. Like he can help you anytime. He don't got tensed and all.
No, I think I'll have a personal assistant with a quirky sense of humor
That's
only.
also nice. Like you want someone's managing your stuff behind you. Yeah. So my next question for you is like, would you rather secure a major investment from a renowned venture capital firm or have a product endorsement of yours from a well-known industry influencer?
Okay. So I think I'll secure a major investment from a renowned venture capital firm, because obviously if it's renowned, then I'll have connections and everything else from them, and I also get the financial support. We need that because we are still in the growing stage, so everybody needs that to back them up and reach more heights. So that's what I'll have.
So it means you don't want your product get endorsed by Salman Khan or Shahrukh Khan?
I want that also, but first we need to grow, no? So reach more heights and make people should know about us. Then we'll maybe think about having a product endorsement.
Nice. Then we have the last question with us. Would you rather have a mentor who is a successful serial entrepreneur or a mentor who is a leading expert in your own industry but has never started a business?
That's a nice question. But I think we'll have a successful serial entrepreneur who is a leading successful serial entrepreneur, because since he's already successful, he knows how a business works and how the industry works and what to do at what point of time. So he'll help us obviously in running everything and getting help. But yeah.
That's also actually nice. So that lastly, our audience want to know more about your business, like the Walnut Bros and all. So where they can find these kind of information about your startup and all.
Okay, so you can follow the Walnut Bros on Instagram, and also you can connect with us on LinkedIn, and you can hit them up. And also there's a Google form in the description. If you want to order anything or reach out to us or any review, you can just fill it, and we'll be there.
Yeah, actually nice. And also order as soon as you after watching the podcast. And then at last, how do you feel? Do you have any feedback for the podcast? How do you feel with the podcast?
I am very excited. It was super fun. I loved it, and thank you for having me. It was a very nice opportunity. So it was.
Do you have any words for the Outreach Network? Outreach Network give me also the opportunity to showcase have a podcast with you.
Outreach Network is doing a very nice work with helping student entrepreneurs, develop their business and giving them motivation to start, that they can also do something from an early age. So I think it's very nice for you guys to do something like this.
That's good. Thank you. And at last, so thank you Akshita for giving us the time for the podcast. And now I'll call founder of Outreach Network, Nikita Agarwal, for giving the certificate of recognition to Akshita.
Thank you so much, Akshita, for joining in.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so hello everyone. I would kindly recommend you guys to please try this flavored walnut. I have personally tried this and these are really amazing, very tasty. I never thought that it would be walnut would be that tasty. So do try that and follow her on her pages. And she's doing amazing and she's going to do better in her future. So follow her, motivate her. Apart from this, we are going to come up with a lot more better episodes on Outreach Network. So stay tuned, follow us on all the pages, and thank you, Armaan.
Thank you for watching till here.
Thank you.